You know what? Why don't we just start a little early today? Hello everyone, my name is Uthers, and welcome back to Planet Coaster. We are gonna do today's live stream. The music might be a little loud. I think it's fine. You guys will let me know. So, for those of you who do not know, Sunday is usually when we do some Planet Coaster live, so you guys can give us some real-time feedback. It's usually side projects, things that we don't want to waste a whole episode on. You know, things like building statues, things like building boats, things like building interiors. But the World Cup final is on. I don't care about soccer. Video games is where it's at. It's the best thing in the world. And also, hello Sonic325 in our base. Welcome to today's stream. Let's zoom around a little bit. As you can see, the guest of Alpine Odyssey is enjoying the park. It is, of course, year 194. Very nice train stations, very nice scenery all around in Alpine Odyssey. How's everyone doing? Did YouTube log me out? I have a feeling YouTube logged me out. What a butt. How dare you, YouTube? I've been a loyal servant for you for years. What ifs? That's fine. Hey, Dr. Gaming. How's it going? Alright, so today we are going to be working and finishing, hopefully, the Trireme that we started on the last stream, for those of you who missed it. It is this nice Roman boat. We got up to the point of kind of finishing it up, adding some oars and other details. I don't know how much longer it's going to take to finish, but hopefully an okay amount. So that, I think, is the original image that we were using. Let's go to images ourselves, so you can see if I can find that original picture. It's funny, I have it saved on stream, but I don't have it saved elsewhere. That wasn't 30 minutes, but I'm okay with that. Dragon Bird, for those of you who don't know, Dragon Bird is something that we made last Friday when I was doing an art stream. Became the new mascot of the channel. So congratulations, Dragon Bird. May you forever reign. Let's go. Might be saved on my desktop. Hold on 1 second so I can pull up my own picture here. There we go. That is useful. Cool. And you guys know me, I always start streams early. I'll put a timer out there that says an hour and start it in the next 15 minutes. Because I get done with what I'm doing a little sooner than I thought I would. Alright. So we have to sculpt the back end here. So you can see the rough skeleton of this ornamentation. So we'll have to kind of grab this. I'm going to go ahead and just click this up 15 degrees, kind of like that. Now for some reason, this thing kind of does this interesting plumage split, almost like a fleur-de-lis. So we just have to make sure that gets kind of opened up a little bit more. There we go. That looks good. And then we have to try and build the side planks here. We'll probably use windows, to be honest, for that, because windows are really good and thin. So let's just make sure we are using the base set here. Content packs, main game, thank you. There we go. I need to actually base it off the railing, I think. More so. And then anything else? Then we have these. Hey, Liam, how's it going? Let's make this a bit taller too. I don't like this quite yet, so we'll rethink that in just a moment. I kind of like the vertical planks on this. Can you please do a tour of what you have been building in the new area? That might spoil this week's episode of Alpine Odyssey. So I don't know if I want to show much of the area right now. But I can tell you what I can do. I can show you, there's stuff up there. There's stuff up there by going over here now. When am I gonna build the coaster? When we're ready for it. Hello, Remora Fish. How are you? Is that identical, basically? And we'll have to flip these around 180 degrees so that we can cover up the window panes on the interior. All right. Looking pretty good there. Dun, dun, dun. All right, nice. Ba, ba, ba. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why did YouTube sign me out? Is my stream even still going at this rate? Come on, YouTube. Please switch accounts. I know I have 6 of you, but please use the correct one. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right, now just do some of these side plank features. Should probably be a little bit more horizontal. And just like that. Same thing on this side. Stream is fine, that's good. Okay. I worry about things like that. I don't want the stream to randomly end and then people leave, but then again, there's not many people here yet. YouTube notifications might be failing me today a bit. Okay, so we got that. I wonder if people think if I don't upload Alpine Odyssey in a week, if I won't be doing a stream that weekend. I wonder if that's another reason. Who knows? I'm not gonna think too hard about YouTube analytics right now. Just gonna build this cool Trireme. And you know, I might get rid of one more plank. What do we got here? We got Retronic is subscribed. Well, thanks, Retronic. Enjoy the time on the channel. Love how the boat's turning out? Yeah, I think so as well. It's a cool boat. You don't think so? It's just that the subscribing system is flawed? Yeah. Subscribe, but you're really not subscribed. You have to hit the bell. Subscribe. You're kind of not subscribed even if you hit the bell. It's just all a racket at this point. I miss old YouTube. Okay. I think that's the angle I want. It is. Cool. First guess. Always nice when that happens. What do you guys think? Is this looking like a trireme? I think so. Does the light rail color go up this front? It does, so I might have to change these to be our light wood. In fact, I need to grab the color again before I screw that up. There we go. Don't know, you weren't around in that era? Oh, well. It is a pretty legit boat. And pretty lit, fam. Getting some good wood trim on it. Next thing you know, I'll be building a paddle boat. Sure, there's an in-game one, but that doesn't matter. Let's see. There we go. You would float that boat so hard. Yeah, I'd play with it in the bathtub a little bit, you know, with the rubber deck. And before you using cam, I think I look like Ben Stiller, Night at the Museum, or you thought I looked like him, and now you are disappointed. I think you're probably disappointed. I'm pretty disappointed in it as well. Don't worry. We're in the same boat. Huh? Boat pun? Right, guys? Right? Because we're building a boat? Hey, Badger Matt. Little Badger. That's not supposed to be there. Ugh, that pun. It is that pun. Ooh, there we go. Alright. Hey Alex, quickly pop in and say, Trireme looks excellent. I've got you on my TV background, was doing a lot of work. Love you, man. Keep it up. Oh. Thanks. That is that. And more puns the better, of course. More puns, better puns, always. I know it's kind of wrong, but I kind of like the skeletal look of this in the back. Should we keep it like that, or should I fill this all in with timber? That's my question for you guys. I think filling it in would be better. And that's fine. Yeah, see, that's the problem. Filling it in would give it a better profile. Leaving it like this would make it feel more detailed. There's always an undo button. Tell you what, I am probably going to just leave it like this. I think it looks interesting. Interesting details go a long way. I'll fill in this bit and leave this exposed. So we're gonna do a half and half. Rip stream? What do you mean rip stream? What are frames? I don't know what frames are. As far as I'm aware, the stream is still alive. Went offline for a couple seconds. That's pretty normal at this point. I'm pretty sure there might be something wrong with my Wi-Fi, which is really annoying, especially when I'm playing video games. Alright, I got this. Trying to think of a good filler piece to use here. I think this will have to do. Go ahead and get this wood color. Wish I could get a better sun angle for this overall look, but no time that I seem to pick lights this thing evenly. There's always a really dark side. Pretty frustrating. And I'm gonna have to darken these, it seems. How am I doing? I'm okay. How are you, fighter? Alright, there we go. I think that's a pretty decent tail end of a ship right there. Lights are actually turned off during the day, so they wouldn't work. So, yeah. They're only on in places where the sun is completely obscured, like underground. I'm pretty sure they're on underground. Alright, so there is that end. We have to do kind of the same treatment on the front of the ship now. Let's find our picture again. Really, it's a good thing that lights are off in Planet Coaster during the day, because it would just cause unnecessary lag, at least on my part. Now, I'm starting to think this isn't long enough. I'm thinking that is a bit wider of a sail. I think that looks a little bit more accurate. And then let's see. Is there a cool post that I could use for this lower area, just to thicken it up a bit? Imagine the torture if you had to go and manually turn off every light for day shots and back on for night shots. Everything would have to be turned to a sequence machine. And we all know the sequencer is a great functioning item. I'm gonna make this a little wider too. Just a bit wider. Okay. I still feel like this angle needs to be a little bit more shallow. Game? Okay. Like that. We'll sail to Troy, yes. That is the plan. Alright, let's get some of these up for the railing. Is there no skeleton in this one? Nope. So that's just gonna have to be an angle I fudge a little bit. Let's take these straight across, just to make sure the height matches really well. Lights on and off, general. Yeah. Let's see, how much higher is this one? Actually, it's the same height. Crit. That's too steep. Let's do this. And then we'll make this like a half measure. I hear people are still getting the advanced move crash. I'm pretty sure that wasn't in this patch fix. I could be wrong. But the advanced move crash is simply, I think, due to memory problems, because I have never gotten the advanced move crash. And I think it has to do with me having an absurd amount of memory. You've been playing this game for some time now? Well, hopefully you've been enjoying your time with it. Almost just had it there. That was autosave, usually. The only times my game really freezes like that is autosave. And you'll see it up here in the right corner. So if you see my game like straight up stop for a little bit and it's scary, just look to see if the game's autosaving. I have my auto saved on pretty regularly, just... Oh, you can't see it. Oh, because of the ship. Yeah, there was an autosave. My bad. Alright. I think on these, we're gonna start to get the angle outwards. So at the beginning, just got used to the camera work and already know how to build ways, but I always, let's see. I think I'm butchering this whole statement. So at the beginning, I've got used to the camera work and already knows how to build, I guess anyways, but I have a great idea for my part. Good. Hopefully it turns out well. How long have I been? I have I've been playing Planet Coaster since Alpha 1. That's about how long I've been playing Planet Coaster. A long time. Did I copy that instead of just moving it? Yes. Mistake. So I guess that would be 3 years now I've been playing Planet Coaster. Are those the same height? I guess they are. Okay. So, real quick, if people are new, 1, welcome to Planet Coaster. 2, this is Alpine Odyssey. This is our project for the past year and going on a half. This is Alpine Odyssey. It is an Alpine-based map with 5 to 6 different themes planned. Alpine just because it's the Alpine theme map, and then Odyssey because it's kind of like a journey through different areas and themes. So that's where that name comes from. We got parking lots, we got toll booths, we got the European area, we got the Aztec area. Right now we are working on the Greco-Roman area. After that, we'll probably switch down here to the Asian area. We will then go ahead and do probably the water park. Hopefully they'll have a water park DLC. It's the only DLC that I've kind of greenlit to use for Alpine Odyssey, if they ever come out with one, and then the mystery theme. After all of that is done, we will work on a hotel, guest services, and getting the metro built, and then an airport, I think, is what we needed for our little biplane. So, the cool thing about Alpine Odyssey, in my opinion, is that we got a full functioning backstage area with, you know, parking lots, service areas, bays, depots, material storage, construction yards, to, you know, semi-trucks dropping off supplies. A whole lot of custom content going on there. How I built the cars. These are all built by me. There's some cars in game now, but I built these before they were out, and to be honest, I like mine more. Simply because I think they fit the simplistic art style of Planet Coaster more than the detailed cars do. So, let's find where all the cars are real quick. Hey, Zero Hero, how's it going, man? For those of you, and then the cars are on the Steam Workshop if you guys want to use them. So, there you go. So these are all of our car variants right now, and bus variants. We got some utility vehicles as well. We got pallets, we got blocks, we have strollers, we have statues and frameworks and parking and ice cream trucks and biplanes and semi-trucks and little details just kind of everywhere right now. Waiting for a ship DLC? Yeah. By the way, this is what the next episode is. Bye! Da, da, ba. Okay. The glass windows are main game, I believe. In fact, let's just test that. Glass. Yeah, the glass is part of the main game. We just haven't had a chance to use them because they haven't been out for very long, and I haven't built an interior that would function with them. A playground as a switch between themes. Where have we seen that before? I don't know. It's almost like it's a common item in Alpine Odyssey. You gotta keep the kids entertained. It's a long way to walk, and, you know, give them playgrounds every now and then. And up, 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 up. Kids entertain at a theme park. I know. I mean, I don't even like kids. I don't know why I'm catering to their needs. And over here and up, 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 up. Uthris or World Cup? Obviously, me. I mean, I'm surprised that's even a question at this point. Do the soccer people talk to you? Do they entertain you in person? Or are you just there to cheer for one team or another? Is this ship just theming? It's just theming. Just like the other 90% of Alpine Odyssey. Hey, Uthers, why'd you build a parking lot? I don't know. I think this angle needs to go down a bit. And this one needs to go up a bit. Because I want a gentle curve on this a bit more. Yeah, like that. Parking lot DLC. I mean, they added cars in the studios pack. I should still have entertainers. Probably like on the boat. They do a pirate display, but the animatronics are so niche that I don't think they work for like half the things. What's my guess for the next DLC? Oh, we're already talking about the next DLC. Vintage pack literally just came out. Next DLC. I don't know what the next DLC will be, to be honest. I'm really hoping for a water park still. That's kind of, in my opinion, the best pack they could release. Or a restaurant pack. That's what I hope it is. If it's not, I'm not going to be surprised. But really, that's what I think we need. Have I already changed colors of the staff members in different parts of the park? I haven't assigned staff to that degree. So as of right now, no. We definitely should, but that's a minor detail to me that really can be thought about maybe after the park is built. There we go. We were actually looking at the live stream from last Sunday. Oh. It'll be easier to get out of the way earlier. Not necessarily. Because what I'll do is probably just fire everyone and then hire them back. That's probably the easiest way. So if I go to like staff here and just do all and literally fire them all and then rehire them back. I do want to see what the options look like because I haven't even seen it. So let's just plop her down real quick. Let's click on her if we can. Okay, might have to play it first. There we go. So yes, we can change their no staff perk applied. Upgrade your staff building to offer a perk to give staff members who rest there certain benefits. That's a thing. Let me go to the Alpine Odyssey staff building. Perk. Staff healthcare. Staff entertainment. Social club. Staff members with this perk gain happiness faster. Learning resources. Security staff with this perk will have better detection rates. Wow. Okay. Staff resting here will cover energy slightly faster. That is interesting. I can actually kind of specify. Now this one's probably an entertainment staff building. I mean, it's got a pool hall, it's got TVs, it's got a little kitchen. Yes, they've worked for me 1,000 years, and really their work has been rather abysmal for the past 193. They're starting to pick up, but I think I've given them enough time. Can I assign staff to certain restaurants too? Is that a thing? Free roaming. I can. So we'll have to make... So what we'll do when it comes to the staff, I guess, is make a roster for each theme set. And assign them theme colors. Now, luckily, the beige and red shirt kind of fits the Roman theme a little bit in terms of... I mean, we could do white shirt, but beige and red is kind of the theme of everything else. It's been there for a while. Yeah, I don't manage this. Hello from France. See you at the end of the game. Well, fine. I see where your priorities lie. And I'm disappointed. There are only 30 people here. Is that just because the World Cup is going on? Do people care about soccer that much? Also, hello, Dominic. When did I build the playground? That is this week's episode. I've been working on it last week. It was supposed to be last week's episode, but sadly, work and everything prevented that from happening. It's not done. Wow, throwing the Odyssey journey back at me. That's fine. Summer holiday, YouTube in general, World Cup, yeah. No, let's just face it, Uthris's channel is dying. That's okay. I'm okay. I'm just okay. Generally overly frustrated with YouTube, but it's fine. Whoa, we got Nat Cats, we got Dragon Burbs, we got Luther's Ross and Nats. Wow. Can you add a couple animal cages at the entrance of the Coliseum? Maybe. I am working on getting an upper path. There's a bird. I mean, there's our one and only animal. It's a bird. Not as cool as Dragon Bird, but it's a bird. Alright, where am I going? And just like that. Legless bird. After all this time, we meet again. I know. I messaged Sam Denny. I said it was the most unfinished feature of Planet Coaster is the fact that we have no legs on our birds. That needs to be straightened out, I say. There's some sheep too. Talking about living animals that's in the park that move around. The sheep are little static. Trying to figure out what design can go here. I guess this. If I do that, flip this up and say do that. They're just a little lazy, they are. Don't encourage them to make another statue. We do need more statues. I mean, Poseidon turned out real good. He's got a lot of nice buns in the oven, but they're covered up by his tarp now. But let me tell you, I'm jealous. Look at that bicep. He did not skip arm day, nor did he skip leg day. His core's a little weak probably, but his back's pretty strong, and he's got a flowing mane and beard. You can't beat that. Just can't beat that. Glute day. Nope. I call it a tarp because it's essentially made out of tarp material in the game. Hot cross buns had to work overtime on Poseidon. Yeah, hot cross buns, you know, they're the best of Alpine Odyssey still. I'm gonna try and smooth this arch out because it's just not a gentle enough curve. I think that's better. There we go. Sometimes you have to do some more custom angle work. Look at that though. I mean, just like, look at the silhouette. I'm going to raise it up real quick so you guys can see because the dock's in the way, but I mean, just the silhouette of it. Looks like a good boat to me. It's 1,000 pieces now, so that's impressive. No. Hot Cross Buns doesn't sell scones. Please. They don't even know what those are. The scones cart sells scones, and they don't even know what they're selling. At all. They just sell them, and they're just like, they could be scones, they could not be scones. Really, no one knows. Isn't that a trireme, though? Yeah, I know. Look, I didn't claim it was a good trireme, and saying it's a trireme. Jeez. I think it'd be nicer to put the trireme at a bit of an angle, 45 degrees rotated with respect to the current position, because the side looks like it won't show to the guests. So we talking 40, well, I prefer 15 degrees, so we can do that, or this way. Or 30 degrees. 30 degrees might be more dynamic than 45. Because really the people looking at this are going to be the ones on the train. And really that's it. There's no direct way out here onto the dock. And then you'll be able to see it from over here on like this queue line. You can look out, see the trireme. And then maybe on this lower plaza space, which would be cool. By the way, what is a trireme? Like, what makes it tri? Is it three rudders? I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you. If it's 3 rudders, I can just add a 3rd rudder. 3 rows of ores. Oh. Oh, if that's just it then. Actually, no. Remus equals ore in Latin. Interesting. Good to know. Well, then why did it, when I Googled trireme, it came up as just a reme. One reme. So does that mean I need to, like, keep one low, raise one? So there's, like, a step up? Every 3? Or do they need to be exactly on top of each other? Because if they're exactly on top of each other, this thing will not be able to support that. It might be able to support 2. Maybe. The upper ones would have to be longer ores, right? I would assume close to the hull, short ores, longer ores farther out, and even longer on the third. Wouldn't? I don't think it wouldn't fit. I think it looks fine. Yeah, I think they're on top and offset. If I remember correctly, the decking is kind of like this. So like a person sitting here and a person sitting here, and then maybe like a person sitting up here. Flip it upside down so the ores look different. They're pulling real hard on this to get these up there. Like if it were up to me, I would probably say they would have to be about this much longer and offset kind of like this, and they should be at a little bit of an angle to produce strokes. Yeah, it's too much work to try and to retrofit that. Just offset every other ore. I think we're gonna have to make it just a simple unireme. That's fine. The title of the video is wrong, but that's okay. I think a trireme is more recognizable in terms of names. So hashtag clickbait all the way, guys. A single ream of paper, aka 500. Do do do. Exposed. Now I'm playing the YouTube game. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that so much. Like, I don't watch clickbaity titled videos, but I have to make clickbaity titled videos to get views. I mean, not necessarily clickbaity. I don't know. If I truly wanted my channel to be like the best channel and like grow it exponentially, I would have to use and do different things than I'm doing now. We've only been working on the boat, so nothing else so far. But if we're able to finish the boat quick enough, we might do something else. Not sure. Oh, then do it if your channel is failing. Ouch. No. Today in Alpine Odyssey, I deleted the whole thing. I could. I could never play Planet Coaster again. That would be great. Okay. Yeah, I can show you everything from above. There you go. This is Alpine Odyssey from an above view. Am I going to paint it red? I will. Uthers will never die. He may fail, but he will come back and succeed. Oh, man. You just walked to the house. Well, welcome back from camping there, Cody. Yeah. Alpine Odyssey is pretty big. I mean, the border of the map is from here all the way to here. So this is how wide the map is currently. And then the height of the map is from here to, I think, basically the top of my screen, maybe a little bit more. So we've filled in quite a large area. Just select all and hit press delete. God, not only would that take forever. It would be like a 30-minute process to select everything, and then if I were to hit delete, that would be like a 4-hour-long journey of my computer melting. Yeah, I still have a lot to work with. I need more parking space, maybe. Maybe. This is still one of my favorite views, though, because this kind of shows you exactly how much of the area was built, rather than it's just showing you the actual positive space and the negative space of the terrain. So you can just see area. It's a pretty cool way to see a park. Also looks trippy. So, boop. All right, back to working on the boat. And I need more music again. Wow, already been streaming for an hour. Ba, 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 ba. Huh, your friend actually melted the GPU. That sucks. Yeah. Is there gonna be a Romeo? Why would there be a Romeo? Like you're referencing an English play? What type of game is this? This is a theme park management and building game. So if you, one, really enjoy making things, I would suggest picking it up. Two, if you like the management side, it's a little weaker for management, but a Romeo and Juliet themed area, isn't it the same as this theme? No, it would be like late Renaissance theme. Because everyone has, well, actually it's even after that. Because if everyone has rapiers, then yeah, it's even after the Renaissance. Like it's pretty late period. Now, it might be set in the country. I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly where Romeo and Juliet is themed. Because I never really paid attention, but I do know they have rapiers, and that is definitely after the Middle Ages, really. Ba 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 ba. Wait, is this like a transition theme into Vikings? No, it's a unireme. It was supposed to be a trireme. It's a Roman ship. They look fairly similar to a Viking ship, but they have a lot more detail to them. So if you take a look at what my picture is, and then say we do Viking ship. A Viking ship is a little bit different. So like a Viking ship would be, I'm gonna show this whole thing because I'm dumb, but a Viking ship would be more like this, right there. As you can see, this is my whole side screen here. But yeah, this is a Viking ship. It's a good bit different. Boop, off it goes. Rapier, a light, sharp-pointed sword used for thrusting, especially speech or intelligence, quick, incisive. Yep. So the mystery area is Viking. No, it is not. So fun to watch them guess now. That just been revealed at least once. Yep. It's pretty fun. You guys guessing all the time. Alright, I would say that is the hull of the ship. What do you guys think? Does this look good? Is this what you wanted? Whoa there, Cody. Whoa there. Slow your horses a bit. I said the hull. There's still some things to add. Alright, let's do that. And then that. I just wanted to thicken that up a bit. So it has a bit of a thicker profile from the front. Alright, so there is that. A couple things left. I need to build a little bit of a staircase here. So let's do that. Oh, no, you're fine. Just go ahead and clean up the trim there a bit. So what I'm gonna have to do is create a bit of an illusion when it comes to this staircase. So what we're gonna do, one is dye that. Two, we are going to, when do I finish the Aztec pyramid? I don't know. I'm not gonna build this whole staircase and make it visible. Like, there's so much to be done that I'm not worried about finishing the Aztec pyramid right now. You know how the mirror tool works? There's no mirror tool in this game. And yes, I have heard of Besiege. Besiege is cool. It's a cool little game. I'll probably never play it, but I just don't have time to learn that whole building system. And you guys know me, I build overly complicated things enough already. I probably don't need another one. Am I gonna do the inside of the ship? No. All I'm gonna do is hint at the staircase. And then leave it like that. So let's go and get some scenery, some flat art shapes. Color it almost black. Now I feel like Planet Coaster really likes clapping. Yes, I'm telepathic. Of course I am. And down. There we go. Stairs to nowhere. Yep, just like a bridge to nowhere. Alright, we got that, That's good. What else does this thing need? I see that there's a bit of a covering in the back here. There's also a tower. I'm never quite sure what the tower's for. And shields. Am I looking at a Viking boat? Should there be shields on a Trireme? I am starting to think that we literally built the wrong thing. This one's used for trade, so no. Ah. What's my plan for the next Planet Coaster live stream? Building stuff. I think that's fine. I think it's fine. I'm not. No, the type of ship build is definitely a Roman Greek. Okay, good. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out some designs here for this a bit more. That's the wrong ship, but it looks amazing. I mean, it's still the Roman ship, but it's definitely not a Viking ship, proportionally. All right, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not even gonna think about it. I think it still needs that tent though. There is a common theme that there's kind of always like this tent or structure in the back. Believability, not realism. Yeah, but if it's not right, it's wrong too. So believability is important in terms of like scale, proportion, details, but more realism in terms of getting it to look like the thing that you want it to be. So like for example, I can't build a clock tower without a clock. Then it's not a clock tower. It's just a tower. Let's just add some drapes. Come on, place. Do. Trireme's always had a pair of menacing eyes on the front. Oh. True dat. I don't know why they did that. I need to get this angle first and then rotate it. There we go. All right, there we go. Let's get some rope. One way to fix it is putting the sails red and white. I'm just doing a tan sheet, I think. Something plain's fine. Alright, so we got that. I need additional rigging. Let me bring back up my model because I can actually see the rigging pretty well on it. Okay. There we go. For all UK people, did you know Jason's boat was the Argos, which meant any Argos workers today should technically be called Argonauts? Oh my. History. Alright, back to rope. There we go. I love a Renaissance series. Just started watching it again after a couple months. Oh, nice. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. The Renaissance Fair is my only finished park so far. Where do I live? I live in DC. Oh, Silver Spring, more specifically, but basically right outside DC. Nope, not long enough. Shouldn't there be a line from the mast to the bow and stern? Yes. Probably. I mean, I see one. I just haven't built it yet. Looks like I got the wrong angle, though. Oh. Why is this not lining up perfectly straight? Did you know that you can learn Klingon language? Klingon? Yes, that is a thing people oddly do. Hey guys, random facts are cool and I appreciate them, but I don't know. I kind of prefer if people talked about the game or what I'm doing, or ideas for things I should play, or ideas for the park. Hey Sam's Lego, how's it going? Finally, do the Jurassic World Evolution. Oh, you want me to do that still? Crap. It's going well. I'm doing okay. Just putting rigging on a boat. Jurassic World theme? Ha! No. Jurassic World is not going to be a theme in my theme park, I can tell you that now. It doesn't deserve one. Biplaning to landing strip, yeah. Do, 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 do. Place, please. Thank you. Jurassic World is dead. It's just modern version of Jurassic Park with better graphics. I don't know. I never played the original Jurassic Park game. I just know this game is not good. This needs a double line. Why am I building rigging on a ship in a coaster simulation game? I don't know, but it's fun. So, guess I'll just keep on doing it. Spent 4 hours on RC21 today. Third love after tea in BBC Radio 4. Wow. Wow. Guess you really, really like Roller Coaster Tycoon 1. Alright, let's go and aim this at the mast. Good, it's gonna hit. Why do I think the Jurassic World game is so bad? It's a boring time sink of a game that really has no real gameplay mechanics beyond the fact that you wait. And then you do something and then you have to wait some more. Boy, such an in-depth game. Frontier has a really bad problem with that, actually. In my mind. Let's see. Okay, what do you guys think of the rigging? Functional? Basic. There's probably a lot more rigging that I'm missing. Frontier and management just bad. Yeah, their audio and graphic team is great. Yeah, we need more pulleys, but there's no real pulley type of structure or item that's probably small enough to kind of replicate a pulley, which is kind of annoying, to be honest. I wish there was, but I don't think there's gonna be. Alright, we need sails and riggings on this thing up here, which I might just do this for that. Come on, click. The sails on What? Hold on. And as a salesman for wisdom and pastime of Greeks via Uther to its guests, send nudes. Yes, the sale is bought up. Correct. And boom. Yeah, I think he's talking about the pulleys, yeah. I mean, like, we might, like, let me see an art piece real quick. It would have to be the smallest circle, if anything, but they're pretty big. Like, that's a huge pulley. You know? The only other thing we can make them out of is maybe a pipe. Mm. Like this. And let's come up with a way to hide the actual pipe stem in the rope. Like that would be it, but it's still just, I don't know. It's a detail that I don't think is overly important. An anchor? I don't really think it needs that either. I mean, it would be fine to add, but we're getting to the point of this thing's getting overly detailed for what it really needs to be. Which is both bad and good. I don't know anything about, but the World Cup is over! Yay! Who won? Not that I really care, but who won? You're just a simple programmer. Yeah. By that knowledge, I'm just an accountant that just sits here and builds things. All right, there we go. There's a boat. France won. Oh, interesting. Surprised I didn't surrender. Boom. Jokes. All right. I think this thing's done. What do you guys think? Is it done? Is this enough detail for a boat? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it took me 2 hours to sculpt a front end and a back end and put rigging on. Little details. It's the little things in life that matter. I think it's done too. Okay. What else? What else? What else do we need for the park? I don't think I'm gonna color it. I think I'm gonna leave it just kind of plain two-tone, kind of light browns and lighter browns. Chira needs menacing eyes. That's this is more of a trading one. Simply be to a hospital. I don't think I'm gonna make a hospital. Let's see the guests interact with the pier. They can't. They literally can't get over here. This is a very realistic Minecraft mod. I agree. I am thinking about trying to get people over here. The only problem is how do I get them across the rails and then down over here? And then also there's no real good path to use for that. Like, I could do this. To about there. Can we get a fence on the end of the pier? Might object to that. Sure. There you go. Playing the Jurassic World Evolution, also made by Frontier Games. I must say, fantastic game. I must say, not so good. But, hey, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, this is pretty much like the only way for them to do this would be if I build a bridge like this. Like that would be the only way to get them into the dock, and that just doesn't look good to me. That's fine. All right, let's talk about the dock building though. Do you guys want me to change the dock building like this? This structure right here. Some people never really liked it. Some people say it blocks the view too much. I mean, it's accurate. That's what the docks look like. Hey Alvin, how's it going? I'm sure it's lacking workshop availability, so nowhere near the extensive complex of Planet Coaster, but for what it is, it satisfies minority dinosaur needs. Agreed! I just think it's an overpriced game. It's 100% overpriced. I think it's a $30 to $20 game. Harsh and honest is perfectly fine. I can deal with it. Yes, I can take criticism. I'm an adult. There we go. So what can I make it into? Canvas roofs. Yes, very overpriced, but I don't have to pay rent. No, okay, well. Lucky for you. Dill.
Hey, what's up?
Hanging out. Just did groceries.
Boop. I left Discord running, guys. Would you look at that? That was my brother. Hi, brother. I'll just go ahead and drop out of there. Let's see. Hey, Marco. Look at how much the arch stands out now. I know, I don't know what to do for the queue line. I could do some like small coverings like you guys say. Let's actually put the entrance and exit. Maybe that'll help us out. Which station is this? Is it this one? Nope. I need to name these stations. Let's go to station 76. We're gonna name it. Roman, stop. Greekport. I think that's a cooler stop name. Greekport. This one is the European station. Cool. There we go. What about little sheds? Things you learned today. Yes, Uthers has a brother. Nine 3/4. I mean, I could call it that. Just for the lulz. There we go. There we go. I mean, it does technically take you to a different world in a sense, so why not? Hey, hey guys. All right. I wanted an actual building. So should we build a structure kind of going this way and leave this area low? Kind of do a U shape? I think that would be fine. We can do arches across the towers. And if we do that, we could, in theory... like, get... you know, a bridge across this. Like that. Holy cow, my frames just died. Oh, yeah, I can remove the try-in picture. Boop, there it goes. It is gone. Victory secured. I mean, like, we already have a vineyard. So it might be a little weird to just throw another vineyard. Sorry, I'm still just testing to see if I can somehow get this to line up so that we can get a actual group of people out here. I don't know if it's gonna be possible. Pathing is never really the best thing about Planet Coaster, for sure. Could you connect between the towers? No, because that would just block the view of the arch again. So I don't want anything high through here. I want to keep it relatively low. So there needs to be a U shape kind of like this. And a U shape kind of like this. Can you remind me what the mystery theme is? No, you'll have to guess. Entertainment selling at the end of the pier gives peeps a reason to go there. True. I could put sight lines too, like little sight things. Let people could go out there and then remove the path behind them. Valid. I mean, I could raise one side of the dock. Like, this side of the dock could be raised up, allowing people to walk through it. And then keep the other side low. That might work. Like, if I just simply raise this up. I grab too much of that building, though. So if I do that, let me get rid of these because they're not really needed there anymore since it's higher now. Don't worry, all of this cannot be undone now. Not to worry. Don't freak out. Mini park with a few trees. I mean, this is just going to be like a viewing area, if anything. So it would be like some chairs. I don't know. Go feed the water animals or something here. That's about all it would be used for, I think. When's the last time I backed up my park? I don't remember. Yeah, auto saves every like 15 minutes, so probably about then. Boop. Boop. There we go. Backup does not equal save. Oh, an actual backup? Not too long ago. Okay. The raise will destroy it, so it doesn't make sense. You don't want to have to get sued. Yeah. Don't sue me, Plux. I'm kind of reworking the dock. I'm going to try and see if it's possible to get people out here. I think it's worth the attempt. Have a non-fictional boat ride in the pier. I mean, there's that boat ride, though it might be a DLC item nowadays. Let's see. Truck ride, custom. More filters, main game only. Nope, no, not part of the main game, can't use it. We are the corrupted timeline destroying itself, yeah. I mean, I like it because it kind of makes it a little bit more asymmetrical. So, you know, it can make it a little more dynamic. Would it be much of an achievement if you labeled me the ninja of Planet Coaster? Like, we talking the streamer ninja? Because I do not pull those numbers at all. But, kind of, guess, but not really because I don't care. Like, I don't know. Maybe. Let's go ahead and get rid of these. Benches on the dock, yeah. We'll do benches. That's okay. Put a vista point, yep. We'll do vista points and benches. So let's go ahead. Scenery. Benches. And then need Vista. I think that's shops and facilities, isn't it? There we go. Set focus point, down there, confirm. Set focus point, I don't know, look at the windmill, confirm. Set focus point, I don't know, Coliseum, confirm. There we go, so closer to the boat, you're gonna be looking at the boat. Middle time, maybe looking out that way, and then closer, maybe you're kind of looking at the front of the boat this way. So there we go. I think that works just fine. Now let's see if we can get people up and down from here. Is there an elevator for guests in this game? No. Sadly not. I need to start, I think, from the docks. Because I want to keep this custom plank floor that we made. I think elevators would be cool if they were just simply like, you know how the staff rooms are like just these boxes that people walk into? It'd be cool if you could just do that and then tell it, okay, the end point is this. And then they just simply go teleport through that opening into the end point. Okay, so we got that. There's a conceptual elevator, we call it natural selection. Oh boy. Set some focus on the water park. Yes, once we built it, this side will be looking like, say, at the coaster, the water park, mystery area, or just straight across the way. In fact, we'll add one more, I think, at the very end that'll do straight across. Hold on. Shops and facilities. Just like that. Cool. Left-hand side looks heavy. What do you mean? Keep in mind there's a delay, so I'm not going to be able to know exactly what you're talking about. And I wish there was different stair types to use. That would be good, but we don't got that, so. My only problem is these towers now don't perfectly line up. So I might have to kind of cheat them in a little bit. Kind of like that. And then maybe raise everything just a hair. I like the symmetry break with the added path though. Sometimes things can look overly engineered in their symmetry. Agreed. I mean, I like the raised left side, lower right side. That's perfectly fine for me. Wish there was a way for me to move this without moving everything in the world. Because this dock was pretty attached to this prefabbed structure. Looks very full and have quite a few things, while right side looks like a lot of empty space. That's good though, because that'll keep the arch viewable, and maybe we can add more details. Like we haven't even done the queue line for this train station, so maybe once we do that, it'll look better. I will say, compared to like every other theme that we have so far in Alpine Odyssey, the Greco-Roman one is a little more open, if that makes sense, and I don't know how I feel about that. No, you're fine. Oh, always make your suggestions. That is okay. You're not gonna bother me. Unless it's the same suggestion over and over, in which case, yeah, you'll probably bother me, but that's okay. I'll need some, like, I guess we could do aqueduct kind of arches through here. That should work fine. I need to actually run the train real quick. Prepare for more FPS drops. What is going on over here? Oh, the train broke down. Oh my god, the FPS is real low. Alright, let's see how much room we have at this station. Place some small and simple wood boats in the water around the docks. We can. Alright, you gonna go, Mr. Train? How long do you wait? Or do you just wait for the other train to show up? Or are there people on this and they're trapped? There's people on it and they're trapped. Alright, so we have about this much clearance for this bridge. You're getting 9 FPS at the SE station? I'm pretty sure I'm getting 9 FPS in Alpine Odyssey. You'd probably get less. Name the train DeLorean. Alright, let me measure this out real quick for later, and then we will adjust it when the time comes. So I don't want to have much less clearance than say that. So there's going to be a beam this way. And say, let's do a clearance of something like that. To either side. Let's see if that fits. The cars are a bit wider, so we'll have to adjust the width a bit. To about there and here. There we go. So that's that area has to remain open for the cars to make it through. Hey, you know, there's a keep your limbs inside the vehicle at all time sign, I'm sure, somewhere in the park. Somewhere in here, it'll say that. Like, if people have to be told to keep their arms inside the ride while going into a tunnel, then I'm sorry, you might deserve to lose a limb. And that's natural selection good for you at that point. Okay. You know, we could have the exit point of this station on this side. Never mind. It's not gonna let me do it. So Alpine Odyssey, I like the vintage DLC, it's really good. I'm not going to use any DLC bits in Alpine Odyssey unless they come out with the water park. Alpine Odyssey is DLC free. That's so if people want to download it when it's done and change it, they are definitely able to. Do I wish I could use some DLC items? Yes, because there's a lot that would save a lot of time. And instead, I'm kind of happy to hand build everything. Entrance on the dock side to the tower is the queue line. We can't do the whole like transition this way or this way for people because it just doesn't function. It doesn't let me change the track here right now, so. Let's go ahead and place an entrance. I think the entrance should be always up near the controller, to be honest. And partway down should be the exit. And path-wise... I have no idea. I closed the ride. Otherwise it wouldn't let me do edit track. Let's do the queue. Went out to dinner once you finished the Trireme, thinking that I wouldn't miss house, but somehow you're still going. What did you miss, except for some paths? We deleted the big shed building. I don't know. There's really not much room for a queue line here. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Always undo. Otherwise I have to rebuild the thing. When will we get started on the water park? Not until this whole theme is done and the Asian theme is done, and then water park. Because I'm doing it last so that people, hopefully at Frontier, make a water park pack. We can't do that. We can't have the exit transition across. I just tried it. It didn't work. So, sadly not. Sorry. I think what I'll do is just select grid. Do something like that. Very compact. And then something like that. There we go. What will the coaster be for this area? It's going to be an invert coaster. It's going to be this coaster type. It's going to take up this area. Not quite sure. I'm terrible with coasters, and I don't know coasters well. So, sadly, your guess is as good as mine right now. Is there a light concrete? Yeah, let's use this. Let's try that. And then path this. Okay. And there's some benches out here now too. And you know what? Probably build a couple trash cans. There we go. Alright, so that is built. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and open this because I can actually run now, like all the way. I'm gonna fast forward time. I just want to see how many people come to this area. You don't want to show a map of the unfinished park? I don't think I have a map of the unfinished park. We didn't finish the Aztec period. It's not done. It's missing its whole interior still. Yeah, it's missing a lot actually. So like the queue was worked on a bit. It looks pretty good, but the actual water ride is not done. It's still just a shell. By the way, this is Alpine Odyssey with like 1,000 guests, running at normal speed. So this is about as laggy as I expected to get, but you never know. We're not even halfway done with the park at this point. I'm gonna turn up the speed though, because I just want to see people take the train over here or not. See if they bother. I don't think the staff take the train, which is kind of interesting. I wish they did. And I hope they do eventually. Come on, game, please function. Yeah, the pyramid queue looks okay. Some structural stuff missing from the corner. You're talking about like this corner? Yeah. Why is this thing stopped? And why is no one getting off this right now? Oh, people are getting on it. They're leaving. They're peacing out. Come on, off you go. Thank you. Don't block the station, please. Yeah, no one is getting off here. They're all just leaving this area in general. I think some people would use it. Do you ever plan on any other games like Planet Coaster where you have to end the series and have -2 FPS? I mean, it would be City Skylines if it would be something, but I don't know. Please hop on the train. Do you want my FPS to die even more? The Twin Towers look like a lighthouse. They're kind of guard towers, but yeah. Oop, Nightbot. Being angry again. Don't make Nightbot angry, guys. Nightbot has feelings too. You know, I really miss having FPS in this game. Is there a solution for FPS? No. Not when you have almost 300,000 parts in the park. My computer can't get any better, really, unless I, like, get a second graphics card. But I'm only using 50% of my graphics card anyways. and 50% of my CPU. It's really just the game. The game isn't optimized to have this much going on and rendering this much. Yeah, when it's sped up, it's getting like 6 FPS. When it's like this, it's probably getting 10 FPS, I would say, right now. It's better if there's no one in the park, for sure. If there's no simulation going on, it's better yet, so. Yeah, great views. Great slow motion, low frame views. It's pretty great. Be careful, I might grind my face against this stone here. And into this wooden pole. That still needs fixed. Great slideshow. I tested it. Putting the graphics down does not help. It gives me maybe 3 frames, if that. Yeah, this is a black and white movie. There's the Trireme. Or kind of the Trireme. There's the arch. There's Coliseum. There's that lady's head with a ridiculous looking hat. Alright, I'm pausing. No, I won't. I can tell you now. I've already tested it. I've set the graphics all the way down to low, and it doesn't change my FPS. Oh yeah, you can. How do you do that? Camera effects? I haven't messed with this at all. Woo. Ugh. Some of these are kind of just meh. Saturate colors. Holy cow, welcome to Cartoon Land. That actually looks kind of neat. I like that. Frosty. Too much blue. Too neutral. Western. Night vision. And white out. Ooh, black out. Stark. This is weird. This is really weird. Whoa. That looks interesting. This one's a little lighter. Yeah, I don't know if I like any of these effects. to be honest. They're a little meh. Like, I guess I just don't understand the purpose of them making this. I mean, turning it down helped, but like even then. What's vignette do? Oh. Welcome to 1950s Alpine Odyssey. 194 years ago, this is what the park looked like. I meant to say this is what the park looked like, which is to say nothing. Yes. No. Pretty dope. I mean, a 1 to 10% isn't that bad. It's not much of a change. It's a little different. I don't know. I don't know. Just please add more stuff to the game than that. That doesn't really add anything for me. Okay, let's go ahead and cut this open so people can go inside. Oh yeah, I forgot. I used those pieces to get this look, so I'm gonna have to actually hollow this out. There we go. That's fine. So people can go up through that tower now. I'll have to build some railings on it eventually, but that's okay. We still haven't really come up to what we want in this area. Here, I mean, gardens could work. Just simple, you know, when in doubt, use shrubs. You know, it'll always look pretty. I mean, yeah, we could add another statue here in this big area, add a fountain in through here. That could be fine. This isn't really part of a building, but that's fine. When are we doing the queue line for the Coliseum? I don't know. I might try and squeeze it into this week's episode. since it's been taking so long for you guys to see what I've been working on. You can group them together, but I need to make it an actual grid piece, I think, or else it doesn't really function in the way that I'm talking about it. I could be wrong. I don't know. Like, sometimes I really think, like, Uther should talk out of his butt. Every stream. So we can do something like that. We can put a statue in this. I might lower this all down. Let's try this group thing. Is it a building now? It is. Good. I'm gonna lower this a bit. It's too high of a shrub. There we go. Oh, they can be fully advanced moved? Well, look at that. That's pretty cool. Okay, cool. Good to know. Tell you what, guys, what I'm gonna do, and this is what I'll say for the next episode this week and stuff like that, if I can get out of the banner away. So this week's episode, you guys are gonna see, I'm gonna finish this queue. I'm gonna finish the queue for the Coliseum, and I'm going to finish this transition area from Aztec over to Roman. And then that way we are in a position to hopefully start the amphitheater soon. These restaurant areas, these buildings, yeah, we'll see. I don't know. There's a lot of open space in this theme, so it's tough to fill and make it interesting. With that, I'm done with today's stream. Hope you guys enjoyed the boat. Hope you guys enjoyed Dragonbird, and thanks for subscribing, coming out, chatting, and hanging out, and I'll see you in the next stream.